Heyo everyone, Misha B. Barkin here. Artificial intelligence, baby, yippee! I'm sure you're well aware of AI and how much it's shown up in everything. I mean, it's unavoidable at this point. It feels like every single app or company is inserting AI into its UI, whether people want it or not. I mean, you look me in the eyes and tell me why the f a stroller would need an AI. Today's video centers around a recent controversy on a site called The Dealer's Den, where a certain Fursuit post stirred up discussions due to its sneaky use of AI. So, what exactly happened? What was The Dealer's Den's reaction to this listing? Is AI okay to use if it's to show a potential product? Let's talk about that. In case you're unaware, The Dealer's Den is a website founded by Sanabu in October of 2009 and has been a platform for furries to sell furry-related merchandise from fursuits to art commissions. The name comes from the similarly named space at FurryCons where you'd better kiss your money goodbye cause baby, you're going way over budget. That said, today we're talking about the website, not the space at cons. Dealer's Den, as far as I know, has been running smoothly and quietly for the many years it's been active, and has been a staple of the furry community, and loved and used by many. Of course there's been scam posts and unfulfilled commissions, but Dealer's Den moderators are usually on top of this, suspending these scam accounts before they can scam too many buyers. But what happens when the listing involves AI? And what if they have a potential explanation for using it? On September 25th, a user by the name of Lunari Fox posted the following. Attention, a fursuit that is AI generated is for sale at the Dealer's Den. Be careful with what you buy. Make sure it's from a known maker and not just an ad. Someone named Rockery made a bid of 1K. I really hope they won't lose their money. I'll be honest, when I first saw this, I didn't see that it was AI right away, which is, really scary. I wasn't alone in this either. There were tons of people fooled by these images. They are very convincing. The biggest giveaway that people noticed was this fur pattern on the neck. Comparing it to the other two, we can see that the gray pattern is not present in this first picture, but is in the other two. From this, people started looking even closer and noticed smaller things, such as the claws being on in one picture, then gone in the next, and the plant in the background changing slightly. Now, some suits do offer detachable claws, so that alone doesn't scream AI, but this along with the fur pattern changing definitely means this suit is not real. What's terrifying is this listing didn't tick any of the usual AI red flags right away. I've talked about it before, but most of the time with AI generated images, all you have to do is look for longer than 5 seconds before you start seeing issues, such as extra digits or lines that don't make any sense. But this is good. This is way too good. I hate that we're to a point where AI is getting good enough to not be immediately recognizable. Pictures are getting way too convincing, and AI scumbags have been using AI to scam people in inner art contests for the past few years. For example, the Pokemon Company hosted an art contest where people could enter their art of chosen Pokemon to have their chance for it to appear on a card in a future set. When the first round of picks were announced, people immediately queued into these specific entries. Upon further investigation, it was concluded that these entries were AI generated, as looking closer revealed some imperfections and mistakes an artist simply wouldn't make. Long story short, TPCI stepped in and banned these entries, but that was only due to backlash from the community. The fact that these entries had the potential to steal those winning slots is sad, and the fact that this listing could have stolen someone's money is almost dystopian. The defense the seller apparently took was to say that the AI generated images were concept pieces to show what a suit could look like if you got it, which, like, concept art isn't a new thing, especially for adopts or pre-mades, but this really isn't it. Concept art is just that. Art. And while it won't transfer directly to an actual fursuit perfectly, it still gives the buyer of an idea of what they're going to receive. This is arguably even worse because it looks like a very high quality suit, which will be what the buyer is now going to expect from this transaction. It's akin to those Wish.com listings of Revala Wolf that for some reason every scam listing seems to use. Then when, or if you receive a suit, it would be nowhere near the quality expected. So what was Dealer's Den's reaction to all of this? I'm happy to say that they did step in and ban the account and updated their terms and conditions to include rules against AI. Unfortunately, this isn't the last we'll see of stuff like this, as people have been claiming that there are other listings containing AI, though I can't really confirm that, so take that how you wish. Needless to say, I'm worried about what this means, considering it's now infecting furry websites as well. I haven't spoken much about it as it stands. Oh, my order was dropped off. I haven't spoken much about it, but as it stands currently, I am 100% against AI. I think it could be used as a good tool if we manage to drastically lower the environmental impact and switch to using it to eliminate more mundane and tedious tasks we don't want to do. Unfortunately, we live under capitalism, which means those in charge are using and developing this AI to replace the creative tasks so they can try and cut corners and fire people so those higher up can save a dime. These companies also turn around and promote this slop to all of us. It's why Google search has been so awful lately. It's gotten super difficult to find pictures to use for videos and thumbnails without half the results being AI. I took a music and diverse cultures course in college, and we were discussing the living quarters and celebration place for a tribe that I definitely remember when my teacher typed in the name of this building to show us images, there were AI-generated results all over the place. And unsurprisingly, they were nothing like the actual buildings. If nothing is done, AI will become a much bigger problem than it currently is. There are no current regulations in place for AI, and this means anyone can generate anything they want. Pictures, videos, and very real-looking fake footage and photography are all possible, and being made as we speak due to AI. There's been many stories of people making AI smut of many famous women, which I can't even begin to imagine how violating that has to feel. It's just depressing and sobering to see this AI appear in furry central spaces, let alone the entire internet. I hate that for the rest of my life, I won't be able to just enjoy something I see or hear anymore. Now if I enjoy something, I have to take that extra few moments to scan the piece and see if anything hints at AI generation. And by that time, even if it isn't, my enjoyment of the piece is already muted. I'm glad to see Dealer's Den taking steps against AI, but rest assured, it will continue to get better, and AI will keep trying to weasel its way into online spaces to scam people. I know it all seems bleak, but there are steps you could take to defend yourself against AI scams. The best thing you could do is take an extra few moments to double check an artist or maker's other work. Usually suit makers or artists will have a portfolio to show off their style, so check if these things match or have a fairly consistent style before asking to buy their art or suits. Also be sure to check and see if they've posted anything in the past. If a new account pops up out of nowhere and suddenly is offering the highest quality art or suits, but can't provide whips or progress pictures, odds are they're a scam. So we're to the end of the video. This one's another one I meant to have done like a month ago, but then I got busy with life. But hey, life seems to be slowing down a little bit, so hopefully I'm back to posting every week. That said, have you stumbled upon any AI scams? How were you able to tell? Let me know in the comments down below so we can all learn what to look out for. And with that said, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!